we have a lot of plants here. We spend a lot on these plants here at the temple. So when we purchased the land here, a lot of shrub and bushes and junk tree plants, and after that we clean a lot and purchase new trees, new shrub, new plant to replant it, everything here. Let me show you the engraving. This is the engraving on rock that I also talk about when people throw in rock, lemon, and bitter melons at us. If they throw lemons, we make lemonades. If they throw rock, we collect those rock for our garden. And if they throw in bitter melons, we would take them and cook it, consume it to cure diabetes. So here are the rocks that I went to many rock yards to collect all these beautiful rock, and then we set it up, and then I carved these. I carved it in on stone. So my first time doing all these calligraphy letters. This called in Vietnamese called tĩnh lặng, is mindfulness, basically calmness, mindfulness. It's like when our mind is still, our mind is peace and calm. That is what it means, tĩnh lặng. Let me show you something else too. This is one of my engraving as well, carving. Hương. This letter called Hương. Hương is the fragrance, the fragrance of the. So basically, on this saying, hương chiên đàn, hương già la, tuy thơm nhưng phải đứng xa kính nhường. Hương người đức hạnh mười phương, sông bay bốn cõi, thiên vương ngạt ngào. It means that all kind of fragrance on this world, from the very old and very high quality trees that produce a lot of scents, fragrance, and all kind of fragrance on this world, even though it's given a very beautiful smell, sense, but then they all have to flow with the wind, so following the direction of the winds only. But when the virtue of the people who live peacefully and mindfully bring in a lot of benefits to the world, that fragrance will fly in all direction, even though opposite way of the wind as well. So the fragrance of that person, of those people, is always better, is on top of every other fragrance in this world. That's what it means. Ngoảnh nhìn lại cuộc đời như giấc mộng, được mất thành bại vọng hóa hư không. So basically, this is what it said. What it said is, when we look back in our journey, all those gain and loss and everything in life that we have collected is all vanished within a second, just like the dream. When we have a dream, we collect everything in our dream, and then when we wake up, everything just vanishes. So that is what it means. So when we look back in our life, we have gain, fame, everything like that, and then it's all just impermanent. It comes and go. It will not last with us for a long time. That's what it means. something else. Back here. I'm sorry, a lot of engravings are just in Vietnamese. I will try to do some English later, okay? This is one of my engraving as well on this rock. So when we bought the rock, it's just like this. It's just like this, right? And then when we set it up, then I will get the grinder to grind it all the way down to make a smooth surface like this, and then start to engrave all these letters on. This said, thõng tay buông những lụy phiền, chậm sâu hơi thở, tịnh thiền thảo am, lắng lòng hay biết sân tham, tuệ minh soi chiếu xua tan khổ sầu, tĩnh tâm mộng cảnh chìm sâu, lạc an là đó tìm đâu nẻo về. It means that when we just sit here and then let go of everything, we just let go of everything and freely. And then when we be able to do that of letting go of everything, all kind of sufferings, all kind of defilements in our head, just relax, just be mindful and just be in this present moment. And then cultivate on your breathing, slowly or short or long. Just cultivate and just be mindful within each and every breath you taken in and out. In this area right here and now. And then when you do that, your mind will pop up with things, either greedy, either anger or anything. As long as you see in it, as long as you're aware of those. When you see those popping up, and yet when you're aware of that and not letting that taking control of you by just observing it and let it comes and goes by its own, then that means knowledge, and not just knowledge but wisdom will arise. So once you live with wisdom, then all the suffering will be gone. And then when you live like that, means that you are aware of everything comes and goes. It means that tĩnh tâm mộng cảnh chìm sâu, that when you're aware of things, then all those things will vanish by itself. Just like all those dreams when we sleep, it will be gone. It will not come to you anymore. And that is peace. We don't have to look elsewhere. It's just within your breath. It's just within that moment where you just cultivate on your breathing. Within that moment where you're aware that you have greedy mind, you have anger mind and everything. As long as you're aware of all those, that is peace. You don't need to seek elsewhere. That's what it means. Okay, so while Venerable Chandao is leaving, then I'm taking this opportunity to share with you what we have here in this monastery and the garden and all those texts. But I do wish that you'll be here in person to experience it yourself. So if you are joining our event in May, or you offer a candle to pray for world peace, and you can also join us on global peace meditation as well, just like what we did earlier before the walk ends. And so that is what we are going to do. But I would love you all to be in person, to be present here, to join that event. It's very meaningful, and I believe that is something that will live with you. Okay. May you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. Thank you. Bye-bye.